Hey guys, Jared with Dragon Tamer Reptiles here, and I've got Nathan and Amanda with me tonight. This is going to be clutch number one, fully shed. There's 10 snakes. One of them is not fully shed, but the effect that we're going for and what you guys want to see can still be seen on it, so we're just going to show everybody. The one that is not shed is the one I had to tie off the yoke because the umbilicus was wrapped around, like I stated in the previous video. So he's a little bit smaller. Because he's a little bit smaller, it's just a little bit longer for him to shed out. So we're going to do the video regardless of that one and go from there. So we've got 3 specials, 3 Mojaves, and actually 3 crystals and 1 Lucy, but we're going to show you guys how we got to that. So we're going to start off with the specials. And in this video, I'm not going to show the males different from the females. I'm just going to show you the specials, the Mojaves, and then the crystals and Lucy's. But this is number 1. And like I said, I really like these guys. They're really cool. I like the blushing on the sides and the different pattern. They're a little bit different than normals. But look at that. I mean, look at that orange. Look at those blushings. Like, this is really cool. It does have subtleties that are different. So it's really cool as a whole. We got that. Okay, special number 2. And they've all got subtle differences. I really like the last half of the special in general. I mean, the last half is where it gets orange, or it gets more orange. The pattern starts getting a little bit more open. The blushing is a little bit heavier. So, I don't know. The top just seems to have a little bit more busyness, a little bit more white. The back's a little bit more orange. So, that's just kind of what I noticed looking at these guys. Okay, that's 2 specials. This is special number 3. Look at that one. Look at that side pattern. These guys are cool, man. Look at that. That's cool. Special number 3. And yeah, I've had a lot of interest with these guys, and everybody asks me how long it's going to take for them to shed out. I normally tell everybody the same thing. It normally takes 7 to 10 days after they're out of the egg to shed, from what I've seen with my numbers and everything. And these guys shed on day 9 and 10, so it's been pretty normal to that. So this is Mojave number 1. Nice, like, open pattern blushing on these guys. All 3 kind of have that. Really, really cool stuff going on right there. I don't know. It's always cool. It never gets old. These guys rock. That's Mojave number 1. Okay. Some cool blushing on this one. Look at that one. Oh, that's cool. This is Mojave number 2. Look at that. That pattern with those teardrops getting closer to the belly and then stopping. That orange. Oh man, that's cool. Okay, that's number 2. And again, guys, there's 10 snakes here, and we want to show you some certain stuff with the Lucy, so we're going faster than normal. There's number 3. Look how reduced this one is. Open pattern. Look at how the pattern head changes in the end. There you go. It's kind of focusing now. There you go. Cool stuff. Okay, so that's Mojaves and specials. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these guys and set them to the side just for a minute because I want to focus on the other stuff. Okay. Come here, guys. Okay. That's 6 of the 10 snakes. Okay. This one is the Lucy. And this one is a male. So, pretty clean, pretty pink. And when I noticed them out of the eggs all together, this one seemed to have a pinker tint overall. And even right now, it's just a little bit pinker tone in the head. Overall in the body, just when you look at it, it does look a little bit lighter. When you look at the other ones here, they do look different. There's more patterning, for the lack of a better word, but there's also just a more peach tone, more peach overall. Okay, so that is the Lucy, that's the male. Okay, then I'm just going to go with this one. This one is what we're going with as a crystal, and we're going to show you here in a little bit, but look at this. I mean, you can see that the dorsal is kind of standing out. Whereas this one, There is a very faint dorsal, but not really. I mean, looking at this without the black light, you can't really see the dorsal. With this one, look at this. I mean, there is a difference. There's a difference in contrast between this one and this one. So yes, they're leucistic snakes, but there are subtle tones overall that I'm seeing as an indicator. Also, pattern, even though it's a patternless snake, there does seem to be a dorsal that is different. So this one is obviously a little bit lighter tone than that, you can see. This one is another one, so this would be crystal number 2. And you can see there's some jaggedness in the dorsal. And we thought that this was because they didn't shed yet. This is still remaining after they shed. And they've got this kind of little in-your-face spot right there behind the neck, or on the neck, right behind the head. The crystals have that and the Lucy does not. Okay, so this is snake number 4. This is another crystal. So see how it's peach? See how it's a more, I'd say lighter tone, but it's got this dorsal. It's got some of the striping on it. It's got that blotchiness. Okay, so that's superficially, before doing anything else, what we see. Even just looking right now into this screen, the pink one in top right is obviously a little bit different. Okay, that's what we see so far. Now, we did blacklight them before, and it's a really cool experience. I'm going to show you guys this. We're going to turn the lights off, and then we're going to show you just the contrast. Actually, I'm going to take them out so they can see. But, okay, Amanda, just focus right there. Look at this. I mean, it just shoots out. Look at that. You can see it's got this blotchy dorsal going on, and without the black light it looked like a solid dorsal, and it is, but this is the patterning going on. And let's see, bring it up a little bit and do like that. Okay, there we go. Look at that right there. That's a really good shot. And the head is more orange. I'm sorry, the head is more yellow underneath the black light. When you see the Lucy here in a little bit, you're going to notice that the head does not have this shine. So right now, under the black light, we've got a shining head, we've got the dorsal that's checkered and standing out, and it's really hard to tell on the camera, but right there, right where my thumb is, you can see there is some faint patterning that is yellow, that it really is yellow, and that's why it's so hard to see. But that does not happen on the Lucy. Okay, so that's the crystal. I'm going to leave it there just for show and tell. And I think it's that one, yeah. No, that's the crystal. Okay. We're going to get the Lucy here so we can see the difference. Okay. Here's the Lucy versus a crystal. And I'm saying Lucy and crystal. Guys, right hand is a Lesser Mojave, and left hand is a Lesser Special. So there's one gene difference. Look at the difference. White snake. This is the one that was pink off of black light. This one, it obviously has the patterning going on. Okay, I'm glad we got the separation in genes so that we could determine this, because it would have been really difficult to not have that. Okay, so that's the example between the Lucy and the crystal. Now, just to really even push it farther, let's show all of them. These are the 3 crystals. Come a little bit closer. Okay, look at this. See all the dorsals, all the patterning, and like I said, guys, it's really hard to tell on this, but if you were to look here in person, there really is a pattern that you can see. It's branching off of the dorsal, but it is there. So if you look at this shot right here, and everybody's all active because we've had them out for a little while, but right there, look at that. The dorsals, the patterning, the heads are standing out. And then, like I said before, I wanted to make this distinction. Look at the head on this one, on the Lucy that I just added. You see how it doesn't have the head shining? So this is a new experience for us, and we've never hatched Lucys, and we're just happening to hatch them at the same time as crystals. But from what I've seen, this is particular to the crystals, and I have seen some online that were blacklighted that they too had this brightness and the pattern showing underneath. the black light. I think when they get bigger and they're 200, 300, 400 grams, the pattern on the sides is going to light up and show a little bit more. So hopefully we'll show that. We are going to hold back a female crystal. So that's kind of where we're at with these. I mean, you can see this is the Lucy, and looking at them, there is a difference. So come a little bit closer just for the end of it. But there you go. So Lucy, crystal, crystal, crystal. You can see the difference. So hopefully that sheds some light on things, guys. I know that there was another video out there or so, but hopefully this is something that can be used in the future. You know, what happens if you start adding another dominant gene underneath? Like, what happens if you put pinstripe in and you still get a leucistic animal? How's pinstripe going to influence that? I don't know. That would be really cool to see. So it's a really cool experiment. It's a really cool hatch out for us. We're really excited. So I mean, look at that. That's just cool. This just blew our minds when we opened them up. I mean, these animals are just amazing. Look at that. I mean, we're black lighting ball pythons right now, seeing things that we can't see if we didn't do this. Look at that. So this is cool. These guys are amazing creatures. It's so cool that we're able to do this. So Lucy, crystals, an obvious black light difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out. I want to show you guys something really cool. We've got the dad. We've got the Goldblush Crystal. Now this has Mojave in it, not Lesser, but we're going to go out and show you what this guy looks like under black light, and then show you what the difference is between this and his offspring. So here's this awesome guy. Come closer, babe. Okay, this guy is amazing. Oh, he's really wanting to. They think it's pitch black in here, so. But look at this. Look at this. I mean, he does have a glow to him. He looks orange underneath here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, look at that. Look at the difference. So, anyway, guys, just wanted to go out on that, show you that. These guys are amazing. It's so cool that we could blacklight them and figure this out. I'll be showing some more. Like I said, we're going to hold back a female. So, hopefully, as it gets a couple hundred grams, we'll be able to do some more of it and see how it expands the pattern as it grows. But this guy's just awesome. These guys are great. Anyway, this is clutch number 1 and Goldblush Crystal to Lesser. Really good odds. Really happy with everything. Thanks for following, guys. I hope this shed some light, and we'll get back to you soon. Thanks.